Welcome and thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144, happy to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for Virgo moon energy, but is not limited to anyone who finds this message or anyone with Virgo energy in their natal birth chart. I'm going to be doing a 6-card spread for this reading, and I'll be using the Melanated Classic Tarot deck. We'll be doing 3 cards across the top and 3 cards across the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and begin my shuffle. Boop. And while I get that going, I just want to wish you all the best. I hope that everyone is feeling well, doing well, feeling healthy, wealthy, happy, joyful, peaceful, and abundant. This is for Virgo moon energy. Thank you, Spirit. We'll do a couple more here. Just kind of relax. Take a few deep breaths. Ease your spirit. All is well. I'm going to split the deck. And let's see, we'll set that here so we can see that. Okay, so the first card is the 4 of Swords. So automatically I'm getting healing. But not just any kind of healing. I feel like this is a certain level, like a higher, much higher level of healing, where you've been through many phases and many transformations. With this 4 of Swords too, I'm getting that there has been quite a bit of heartache. Fours are about stability, so you are definitely taking it upon yourself and making sure that you are absolutely golden, given all that you've had to go through. And as I was saying that, I noticed the stained glass in the window. So some of you are very into your spirituality right now. Very nurturing energy, a mothering energy. There's a deep love for your children, if you have children, or you are surrounded by children. Something that you may be doing if you don't have children, where you are around children, is very important to you. The vibrance of life, the color of life, the true meaning of life is the promise and the prospect. And I would say also the focal point, or one of the focal points that helps you to be able to see the best in all situations, see the best in others. You're a very giving person. You are adored. And you have been quite the sacrifice. You have really put yourself in a position, like I feel like your position on this earth, you definitely were determined to fulfill your purpose. And I feel like you are fulfilling your purpose, but you are at a point where you're way further ahead than what you were in the past. There's one sword that is with you. I feel like you just there's some special ordained magic here within you. I feel like you feel it, and not only do you feel it, but you see it. And as you continue to go through these transformations and heal even more, you become even more golden. And it's becoming more and more evident with each day. You are very, very protected. I feel like your third eye is very, very sharp and keen. And sometimes you may feel like you have to isolate yourself, or you may feel isolated. Just in order to be able to do the healing that is necessary for yourself and to have balance. And again, to come into this pristine gold, this golden healing that is presented here. And with the swords being on the wall, there's much establishment here. So this is a very, very good first card. It's a very good sign. The second card. Oh, swords energy are also air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that may be significant as well. The second card is the Ace of Wands. So definitely with this following the Four Swords, I'm definitely getting a spark of a beginning that's been given to you as a result of this healing that's coming from the divine. And not just any spark. This is a very powerful spark, one that has been being worked on for quite some time, being tended to, and is beginning to grow in a very, very beautiful way. It has a lot of prospect with this. There's a lot of promise with this, a lot of love, nourishment, protection, strength. Ace of Wands. Wands energy is fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. And I just feel that a really bright energy. And I feel like you feel this within you. And you see this within you. And because of the way that you are here, I just feel like you aren't really sharing this necessarily, but you're very excited, very passionate about what you're doing and where you're going. And I feel like too that this is a reward for all that you have had to go through, all the hard work that you have been doing. There's green, which to me, I'm hearing greener pastures. The nails from the divine. Just speak of nurturing energy, Mother Gaia. Very, very caring, loving, protecting. And even though there may be, like, I feel like you may also be possibly experiencing some things that are only helping you with this transformation as you're healing. But this energy is so powerful. It's totally overriding anything that may come your way. Like, these green pastures are definitely overriding these what appear to be gray hills in the background there. We do have a little river here, or not a little river, but a little path of water here. Water speaks of emotions. I'm just getting a lot of love. A lot of love put into a new beginning because of what has been done in the past. Given that this is an ace too, aces speak of, well, one speak of wholeness. And so there's good balance here. And it's just pretty evident, I mean, with this being the second card after the Four of Swords, what you put in is what you get out. And I'm hearing thank you. So your team is in much, much gratitude for everything that you're doing. And you're looking fantastic. Third card is the Queen of Swords. So this energy, this is the energy that you have been using. This is that sword here. The Queen of Swords is a winner. She has, and this energy is not gender specific. This could be male or female, just going by the gender from the card. Elevated, but she is always winning. After trial and tribulation, she has learned from her experiences, very clever, has built up a surmountable amount of energy, wisdom, love, and compassion, beginning with herself. Quick to cut off anything that is not serving her. I feel like she has a very, very special sidekick who is helping her. A happy energy, a light energy, but willing to use that heavy-ass sword that has a lot of strength and a lot of power behind it. These three cards together are, I'm just getting power. Very powerful. I feel like, too, you're doing a lot of thanks. You're doing a lot of thanks and showing much, much gratitude. Not just within, but also without. So a lot of what people are seeing, people that are around you, or just in general, the energy around you is in a state of gratitude. And you've been given the promise. I just feel like you are definitely chosen to fulfill a very, very special purpose. You have aligned yourself with what is true. And because of this, you have begun to elevate, and you continue to elevate. And it's so funny. I just think this is awesome, the way that these cards speak and the way that they come out. Now, this could be part of a cape, but I'm seeing this as water, like a water stream. And this water stream is connected to this stream here. So it's almost like the universe has your back. It's not even like the universe does have your back. They always have your back. And they're letting you know this as well. Because there may be times where you might have, you get into a little bit of emotion. You may have some doubt. But you're very, very strong. This beautiful throne here just speaks of the sanctity and the sacredness of what is happening with this experience in your life. Very, very pure. And I'm just hearing, I'm so proud of you because you have done so well. And all that you are achieving and accomplishing is very much well deserved. There is a cape of accomplishment right here as well. So that's speaking to that too. Very, very royal. with that golden crown. I just feel like there's a significance with the royalty energy that you are feeling within. And it's unique, and it's not like it's not like others at all. Very, very connected to past lineages. And I think this is what brings in that strength and that power. Like, this is something that's from like centuries ago. Centuries and centuries. That's finally manifesting itself within you, which is then manifesting into the physical. So very well deserved. And then again, with the swords energy, that is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm just getting very confident and very powerful, well established and well deserved. There may be some significance with the hands as well. You may be doing something with your hands that has to do with what you're doing, whether that be in your career or in personal life, even home life is what I'm hearing. So you may be good with cooking, creating, crafting, something very special, a gift that you've been given that has to do with your hands. And then before we move on, I just want to mention too that this is a very hopeful card as this queen looks towards the future, feeling bright. Things are looking up. And there's no looking to the past, all looking to the future. Sword ready to cut off anything that will affect your movement forward. I feel like too, you like to be in nature. You like to be outside. And a lot of the time when you are outside, this is where you are doing a lot of your connecting with your spirit team. All right, the fourth card is the King of Wands. So I'm automatically thinking and feeling a counterpart. I'm getting the energy of wanting to put this here. I'll set this here for a second. I'm going to put it where it would normally go. Let's see if it'll stay. Nope. But we'll put that there for a second, because this is what I'm seeing. And the reason I say counterparts, because we have a king and a queen here. They're not necessarily the same suit, but I feel like this is the significance of the specialness of this energy and these two energies together. Because we have air and then we have fire. Now, this person may or may not be in your life. There may be some things that need to be worked out. There's a significant reason why this energy is present. I'm hearing possible closure. Something that needs to take place in order to be able to move forward. This King of Wands is looking, if we keep this here, at this Queen of Swords. This would go here. But I was getting this energy of both positions here, where this King of Wands is reflecting. King of Wands energy, this is someone regal, very well established, very prosperous, strong, highly powerful. I feel like they use intricate things that are rare and uncommon as far as their career is concerned. They are very concerned about their foundation and it being very stable and sturdy. I feel like, though, with this King of Wands has been coming out quite a bit. This is Leo, Sagittarius, and I'm feeling more Leo with this just because of the gold that I'm seeing. But I feel like this king has had quite a bit on their plate. And maybe that's why there's so much concern with their stability. And I feel like as they have built their stability, it's kind of gotten to where there's some kind of blockage here. Because even though this is a fiery energy, the cement block is sticking out. It's also gray. Gray is symbolic to feelings of possibly feeling down, having some kind of depression. I feel like too they may have some bit of grounding, but not. I feel like they need to maybe possibly work in that area of grounding. Because the red is protruding quite a bit. And I just want to say that they too may have a lot of past lineage work that they have been doing. They have a lot of love within them. But I feel like because of where the energy is that represents love, it's like they wear it, but they don't wear it in a way, like they don't wear their heart on their sleeve. They have a lot of success and a lot to show for. But again, because this King of Wands is looking towards the past, I feel like there is definitely some reflection going on. Both in career and in love. And just kind of sitting and realizing how far they've come, the things that they have done, what they may not have done. Almost in a, not only a reflective state, but in a state of beginning to refine. Especially with the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands coming out in order here, in the order that they are. And I almost feel like, too, he has his eyes closed. Like, I feel like maybe that's been part of something that they've been working on. And just realizing and seeing what they haven't been seeing, which is possibly this Queen of Swords, who may have cut off this King of Wands. Because I don't feel like I feel like she is open, but she's not taking any shit. And I don't necessarily feel like this energy of hand opening, I feel like this is more of to spirit and not necessarily who is in front of her physically. King of Wands is all about not just themselves, but also the community and how they're seen. Wands energy also deals with structure of the home And because he has this one wand, I just feel like maybe it's possible that there could be an offer and wanting a new start, or the beginning of building a new foundation. This King of Wands is very elevated as well. And I feel like too, the Queen of Swords here is matching with the energy outside of her. The King of Wands, I feel like with that work that we were speaking of with the past lineages, that he's done quite a bit of work too, elevated, could have some air energy as well, but is more in the King of Wands energy. Okay, so the fifth card. Most definitely. So I feel like this is a potential offer that is coming into play. With this following the King of Wands and being under the Ace of Wands here, I feel like this is definitely speaking to some type of message of emotion or feeling that may be coming. Now, I don't necessarily, this King of Wands has his back turned to this, so I feel like these are definitely two separate energies. So you may have something within yourself, the energy of wanting to make an offer of love to someone specific, possibly a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I feel like there's some communication here too. And the water is pretty wavy. So there's definitely some ebb and flow. With this beginning, it is a page. And so that's, that's typical energy of a new beginning, where you're going through ups and downs and learning the ways of the waves, the energy, the rhythm of the waves, and learning how to ride those waves in, a beautiful way. This person or this energy, whether this be you or someone outside of you, again, has definitely been working, excuse me, on ancestral ties and breaking, excuse me, breaking karmic cycles. This energy is feeling abundant, fresh, new. I feel like too, this may be an energy where an offer is being made to someone, or there's an energy of you feeling a certain way about someone from your past. And so while these are definitely separate energies, I feel like there's someone in your past that you are quite fond of, or there's, and not necessarily, this does not have to be a person, something that, I wouldn't even say something, an opportunity from the past that is actually looking you in the face as well. So there is some communication, there is a connection here that is taking place and has the potential to grow into something good, depending on how you move forward with your energy. This is very, very lighthearted. I'd say this is probably one of the most lighthearted of the cards that we have here. There's been some blossoming. And definitely work with abundance. and just feeling, I would just say having an overall feeling of abundance, a new spark, and a new start that is on incoming. So it's possible that with this new spark, the universe could be presenting someone or something into your life, and you're seeing this, you're beginning to feel this energy now. This is the 5th card as well. 5 speak of change, whether that be a transformation or you setting yourself upon a new adventure. But this is a very feel-good energy here. So that's good. That's awesome. Okay, and then the last card is the King of Cups. So, definitely feeling that this is someone who is in your life that has to do with this new beginning. With you in this Queen of Swords energy, I definitely feel like, because this is a reflective energy here, that this is definitely someone you may have cut off. With the King of Cups being under the Queen of Swords, I'm feeling like this has been your part of this new beginning, this new adventure, is this King of Cups here. I also feel too that this King of Cups has been a very good source of support for you. The King of Cups is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, water sign, and ships are coming in. I think this is great that this is the last card, because I'm getting a very, very lovey-dovey type energy. Now, the King of Cups is giving the side eye. So while this energy may be full of love, I feel like a lot of the time, this King of Cups, he or she may have been through some situations where he has now put himself in a feeling of protection. He's sitting in a very good spot, very graceful, and can be super, super loving. I feel like on the inside, all of this is what flows. And then on the outside, this is a lot of what we see is this stone energy here. Stone energy from the throne. Not very expressive, but when they are, it's very, very loving and very, very intense, deep. I want to say that there is very strong Pisces energy. And this person does tend to wear their heart on their sleeve. And I feel like because of that, there have been some, like I said earlier, have been some instances where they have had to build themselves up with protection. This King of Cups is very cloaked all the way up to his neck. And I feel like too, this is, to me, a very important element here, but I feel like this is a flashlight. Like, I feel like this King of Cups knows some things. And because of the side eye, isn't afraid. Like, I'm not even, no. I'm seeing, like, he's had to use this flashlight. And he feels like he's still in the energy of having to possibly, almost like the Queen of Swords. But he's holding this and she's holding that. Just ready. Ready and prepared. Very prepared as you move forward. These energies are aligned. And so I definitely feel like they're moving forward together. A lot of headspace energy, even though we only have two actual suits of swords here. But there's a lot of, this is a very bright reading. There's a lot of good energy that's in the air. I just feel like with what has happened in the past, I feel like there's some shedding of things. And a lot of things are becoming more clear. And so as things become more clear, things are just beginning to refine themselves. These individuals are refining themselves as they prepare to move forward into the future. Now, also, too, what I've noticed is with the intricacy of the red, like, I just feel like that is a promise that's been given. And with this matching and this being the intellect on top of the crown chakra here, right over the third eye, that there is definitely some connection here between these two. And this ship has everything to do with this Queen of Swords. And then also, too, the King of Cups is ever so lightly dipping his toe in the water. It's like he loves it there. He's very comfortable, but just has this very strong side-eye energy right now. I feel like they take very, very, very good care of themselves. And even though they may hold back, I feel like they are very, like, when they love hard, and they're very, very emotional. They speak from their spirit, from the depths of their soul. And almost, too, that they hide behind. Not necessarily hide, but just kind of marinate behind all that they've accomplished and achieved. And they're just resting and chilling there. So this is great. Very, very good reading here. Very, very promising. I would say if there's any question about what you're doing, just trust yourself and trust your intuition. Continue to follow your spirit and allow things to come to you. Know that the universe always has your back. You have done a great job in healing and doing the work. And I feel like, too, now that I'm looking at this, I feel like a lot of this healing has had to do with this King of Wands. This could be possibly the King of Cups side-eyeing the King of Wands. And also this new beginning, because this King of Wands is next to this card. Like in a protection mode. And just keeping an eye on you. And making sure you're safe. And taken care of. Okay, so that was the reading. I thank you so much. I hope that these messages were helpful to you and provided some clarity and insight. I wish you the best. I send you love. I send you hugs. Wishing you peace and joy. Take very, very good care. I love you.